Welcome to Nevermind the Furthermore. Wait a minute, this music isn't right, the scene isn't right. Hang on. That's more like it. And now it's time for the show for all creatives. Nevermind the Furthermore. Your source for conversation, inspiration, and fun. With your host, Nicholas Anthony Tockert. He's an artist, a writer, a swordsman, and a game designer. He knows how to use the sword and axe in historical battles without anybody getting hurt too much. He's also the Manatee Man, master of marketing. And he may even have a guest or two. One thing, though, to be certain. Just don't call him a cryptid. With that, it's about time for the show. So sit back, enjoy, and have some coffee and chat with us.
Nevermind. I'm your host with the most, Mr. Nicholas Anthony Tockert, coming at you over the airways on WNTF. Nevermind the Furthermore. Nevermind the Furthermore is brought to you with the love and support of our good friends over at the Independent Creator Directory, your one-stop shop for the best of the brightest authors, artists, and musicians. They're also made possible by sales of... It's down here, really. The Simple Sword, the Fighting Axe, and the Simple Spear, all part of our ongoing series of Western martial arts manuals designed to help you go from having never handled the sword to teaching the art to others. The Big Stumpy Robots line of books and games. Good stuff is coming out of this. And, of course, Haints and Hellfire. A dark secret has claimed 2 lives and is hunting an innocent child at the edge of the Appalachian Mountains. Only his aunt, a plucky reporter, her cameraman, and a very odd cat stand against the forces of darkness. Happy hump day, all. I have merrily been at it, slinging and winging my way through the idiocy that is, we've updated applications. So, let's get into today's accountability. Then we'll rewind into yesterday's. Today, I spent the last hour and a half once again elbowing my way through a bunch of applications trying to get a very simple project done. Being that I just wanted to create a new font, freehand, that I could use so that when I design a t-shirt for Ted, who's going through throat cancer, and, to support Ted and Dawn, I could do it as a font. And that way, instead of having to do each paper and anything else I want to do for this individually, I could simply make it where Dawn and Ted could type up whatever they wanted into any number of very easy programs. And then, I could as well, obviously. But Microsoft Font Maker is somehow worse than it used to be. It doesn't have an erase function. It does not have a zoom function. What? I will show you. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. I will show you. Give me just a second. We're going to bring this up. Sorry, this is me reworking on just doing it the long, hard way. Not the green room. Y'all behave. But search. Font maker. This is Font Maker. I can very easily come here and go. Right, no problem. Should be easy as eating pancakes. However, what they don't tell you is, do you see an erase function at all? None. Nada. Zilch. There is no erase. So, if I go, oops, I don't like that. There's nothing I can do about it. I have to start the whole project over. This is not the 80s. So, I am displeased. So, okay, we're going to come back here. So, no. There we go. So, I have been going through the different font making apps, and they are great if you want to use a series of architectural design tools to theoretically render them and learn a whole new system. I currently have 3 or 4 new programs I have to learn inside and out before I can get into even the stuff I want to do right now. Yeah, I don't have time for this level of idiocy. Therefore, my fan needs to be turned on. Therefore, I am doing what you saw, which is doing it the hard way. Knowing, one moment, my rage is making me cough. Knowing full well that I'm going to have to do double work because I want to design I have designed fonts before on my other computer, the one I have to fight to get back in on. They weren't perfect. I needed to do a redesign anyway. So I will be trying to cut down templates for CSP. I will be doing some other things and trying not to chokeslam someone or something out of raw annoyance with the system. So there will be that. That's today. I've been at that for a couple hours this morning. And previously, rest assured, there has been previous attempts. Yesterday was Wednesday. It was a very, very good day Wednesday, but it was very, very productive in the mundane sense. I was banging out, getting some cleaning and things done because I am going to be setting up a small fish tank. Actually, I'll be setting up a series of small fish tanks. At least 3 technically, although one of them is an artificial fish tank, which will just have glowing jellyfish going as a cat TV /soother / Xander, don't do that. You might break the fish tank. That's part of the master plan. But big bunches of cleaning, big bunches of work. I also had to help with some folks. Now, I was supposed to meet up with Grim on a Google Meet. So mea culpa, Grim, if you're watching. I was not able to. Let me just close this garbage. Anyway. Beyond that, I am working away on several of my projects, just trying to get them done. Guys, I've got a bit more on my plate than I've been talking about. and I really need to bang out a couple things that have been on my plate for a while. And it's kind of saddening because I have to realize that my nonfiction sells, my fiction only sells uh, in small numbers, and my game stuff sells well at conventions, but not in person. And I need to update like the covers on everything. So I understand where I need to be working. I have to sort out and apply my work while setting up that as soon as possible, possibly the other machine as soon as possible, so I can mass produce things and get time done. I despise double work more than almost anything when it comes to things. I hate doing work that I know I will have to redo later. And it makes me want to elbow drop the Hobbit's elbow, the most electrifying elbow wrestling move in Hobbit wrestling. Because, yeah, even the dwarves need somebody to toss. But it's not going to stop me. This is an important project. It is not a paid project. It is a noble project. So that means I have to go back to old cantankerous stuff, which means either freehanding it, and I really don't want to freehand it because I still have some scanner things to sort out, or I have to do what I'm doing. And I'm doing that, which, you guys caught a glimpse of yet another rough version to get it blocked out. Try to keep the kerning straight, etc. Now, at some point, either Glenn B. Fleming or Brian K. Morris could pop in and say, but what about your Ames lettering guide? And yes, manually, I could do it, especially with an Ames lettering guide and a few other things. I could get real crazy, pull out my architectural tool, and do it right. But one, that is not the energy I want. I want a slightly more organic, slightly more sculpted vibe to it based on what I saw Ted liking. And two, I'm not going to roll that way. You don't want to see me roll that way. Nobody wants to see me roll that way. So this is what I'm doing when I'm not doing what I'm going to be doing, which is banging out work. Xander is mellowing. He had a rough arc for a while there. That set me behind. It happens. I am catching up on the house. I am catching up on the project list that I have, which is rather substantial. And I am catching up on my one-shots. I have a couple small one-shot projects that are artistic that I need to bang out just to get them off my mental list. So you'll probably, if I can, depending on if stuff dries, you may get a work in progress video as part of a Nick Knows Nerf that I want to film. Then I need to do a whole bunch of material for Historical Fencing Guild material. This is what I'm actually doing, folks. Behind the scenes, it always looks like I'm slacking. I am not. So that's what I've been up to. If I can get into the flow, I could have a version of Ted's shirt done, at least the text for Ted's shirt, possibly in vector, so it'll be easier to play with. and high res today. Possibly. Now, if it weren't a streaming day and I just said, I am sitting here and I am doing this work, do not disturb me under pain of nerf. Yeah, I could probably get both projects done. We will see. To Dawn, who's been affectionately, I have scraps of paper and little things where I have it designed. Most of it's in my head. Now I'm just trying to make it materialize over there. Like I have to fidget with it. And I also realized I'm doing this in a way that makes things just a touch more complicated than it needs to be. But I'm trying to learn some new skills while I do it. Again, I am supposed to be multitasking, which is good, not doing double work, which is the bane of my existence. Thank you. You see, if I am going to be stressed anyway, and I'm going to try to pour. That's what happens when focus and pour tries to go. That the words try to come out at the same time. Pour all that into what needs done. Yay. But it still leaves me very, very tired. So, plans for today. In just a minute, I'm going to run an ad. Again, probably Trey's ad. I believe I don't need that anymore. So, yeah. That happened during my multi-day outage. Anyway, I'm going to run Trey's ad. I'm going to get in the comments and see what's going on. I may reach out to Kat Rothermel to go, Kat, oh, great mistress of art and wisdom. There's got to be an easier way. Is there any way you could save me a few hours of stupidity? If she can, cool. If not, I may just run into the wall and hope I get reborn into an interesting version of, history or isekai or something. That's sarcasm. I would never do that. That's a joke. I'm frustrated, but I'm not stupid. Anyway, what we're going to do, because believe it or not, this is me in my natural element. I'm going to run the ad, come back, hit your comments, see what I can do with the comments, and then we're going to do some art. And maybe you guys get to see some cool stuff behind the scenes, depending on what I choose to do with the art and how much of it I can turn around to do multitasking. But first and foremost, let's run an ad. Oh, Trelena. Yes? Can I run your ad? Sure, Nick. Okay, I ask permission. Alrighty, I was just hopping on Kick and zotting a bot. Yay! Alrighty, let's go. Oh, good morning, everybody. I'm ready for Art Time Wednesday. Let's kick it. Good morning, Carl. Hope Donna has a link for her accountability today. Would hope so. And hello, Dan. Hi, Dan. And man, I need a banana. We got waves blurry. Migraines can be entertaining at times, but I'm seeing after images. Oh, go! Migraines plus astigmatism. You take it easy. Yeah. And yes, I'm playing with the phone just for the light show. It happens, Foxy. There's love and support for you, dear. Nope, Woodsman dude, no link here. Hey, Donna, Foxy's having fun with perception hour because I'm still not accountable. Migraines can cause altered perception, and no link to second homecomings like this. Yeah, nice. And breakfast consumed ham and egg biscuit. My breakfast was a couple slices of honey roasted turkey lunch meat wrapped in a little taco wrap and inhaled whilst setting up coffee, which was also inhaled to get ready for my program. Sounds good. Food talk starting early. We love food. Probably will not be eating till head settles down. Good thinking. Done before. I'm just glad to feel hunger again. That flu had me avoiding food for the past week. That'll happen. Donna said, at that case, Bestie and I had lunch at Cracker Barrel. I had the Tuesday special. Chicken fried pork chops with country gravy, potato soup, and of course fried apples. Sublime. That sounds good. No stuffed toast? French toast? Oh, that does sound good too. And we are all glad Dan is feeling better. And see, Donna, told you Foxy would be disappointed. There's always next time. Oh, I thought about it, but I saw the picture of today's Tuesday special looked yummy. It was. And I don't think CB does stuffed toast. Fair. Don't remember seeing it on the menu. Trust me, I scanned it. Yeah, I brought Woodsman Dude a little surprise. Yeah, they're more comfort food than breakfasts. Aw, Reese's Hearts. Aw, those are good. Drag me into food talk. Arg, welcome to it. It's our creatives play tonight. Haven't heard from the main folks behind it. Honestly, if I have time for creatives at play, I really should be banging out some of these projects. Hate to put it that way, but I got to get the stuff done so I can get some of the writing done so I can get some money because I need it. Indigo says, hello, he's bathing my arm. Nice. And King Kisses over here starting soon. Don't forget to like and share. Gripped by sneezing fit. Oh no. What's up, Bot Rex? Like dropped. Appreciated, Dan. And bless you, Caro. Thank you. And possibly shouting coming up. Okay. Yeah, let's roll. Hey, Nick. And good morning. Good morning, Dawn. Dawn is the mistress mind behind her lovely cats. Buddy and Georgette. Pause for a squeak. Anyway, because you dig that, and it brings joy. And greetings for Dawn, and greetings for Dom, and him. And Ted went back for first radiation treatment, wishing him luck, of course. Good luck, Ted. All the blessings on him. At the hospital now. You minutes late, had stopped by Whataburger for breakfast. I forgot to cap MP. There isn't any here. Hey, it happens. You don't. Okay, you know what? I'm going to step in. Munsey's a great game. And being part of something is really cool. But under no circumstances should any game interfere with you doing what you need to do with your family, okay? Anybody who would give you crud probably isn't in this chat. And if they were, and they did give you crud, they wouldn't be in this chat because the banhammer would descend from the heavens like a tungsten rod from orbit, okay? The blessings of St. Fafo would fall upon them. Just saying. You do what you need to do. Got to cap. And Donna's wishing best of luck for Ted. And thank you, the Cancer Center. You do what you need to do. You have plenty when you get home. It's cool. All right. And hey, Dave, how are you? And Dave is wishing best wishes for Ted. Hey, Dave, Whataburger. More food talk. Oh, God, I can't help it. I would do harm for a hamburger right now. Can't help it. All of us seem to appreciate good food. And you don't know. Hey, I'm here to support you guys. any way we can. That one actually hurts right now. And deployed a few more cards for you. That's cool. Hey, Dave. It probably costs extra for them. You know what? I would pay a small, reasonable amount for actually purchasing. Yes, you should be able to do that. The program, if it did what it was supposed to do. I don't need the advanced, crazy architectural tools. Maybe a slider bar for things like kerning and stuff. Fine. Just let me freehand. I never had this much trouble with the old version, and that's saying something. So, good Arian. Bad air out. Fury. Anyway, morning next day. Yeah, morning greetings. And Dave got another card with a power potion. Okay, sure, you guys are playing your game and rocking. Choke slam on an oral concert front. I see what you did there. Me, never. Or someone since you can't. Your own, huh? Exactly. I forget. Got that brain shut now. Hey, it happens. Hello. Okay, wait a second. I have not checked ahead. Brad's here, and he's got that many O's. His Kickstarter must be up, and it is Wednesday, so there must be a Grant draws tonight. Gotta be. Well, we're going to roll for it. I've started to tell by the number of O's how excited Grant is. Hi, Grant. Hey, Grant. Hey, Grant. Discarding that. Hi, Dan. Hey, Foxy. Virtual get well card deployed. Hi. Hey. Don't worry. Grant. Draws will return. See, I knew it's coming. Hi, Donna. Booking guests for March. Cool. Grant. Hi, Donna. If anybody isn't following my next comic book, please do so. It costs you nothing. It helps with the algorithm. Mr. Grantastic, League of Legends, frogs go to Loveland. League of Cryptids. I say League of Legends. League of Cryptids. Frogs go to Frog Loveland 1 to 4. I never thought you were slacking. I know you're very late, just being antsy. I know, but it works on me. Good morning. Coffee crocheting and sword fight cats talk. Basically, there will be so much sword fight cat talk soon. But I punished myself earlier. I was borderline masochistic. I started looking for a very specific sword on eBay. I track certain types of swords. Kind of a long time quest for the right sidearm sword for me. In functional lifesteal, not that I don't love the one that I was given, but I'd like one that would actually work. It's a hang up. I've been a sword master for 25 years now. This is actually my official 25th year. I'm of me instructing people to sword fight. I'll be turning 45 this August. So I have one or two things I feel I've waited long enough and I won't. And I'm trying to check them off my mental list. It also means I'll be liquidating some things I don't want any longer. There's a whole plan in place. But yes. Oh, that's a beautiful sword. It only costs $3,000 or $6,000. That's the problem when you look at the historical ones. I'm sure Thesis feels the pain. Anyway. And Trey is, hey, I'll just out of a meeting listening while I put in quantities. Xander is knocking on the wall. Hey, Dave, it's an amazing combo of amazing folks. It is. And good morning, everyone. Happy hump day. I hope all of you are having a really good middle of the week. I do too. A buffet of fun. Hi, Trey. Hi, Chris. Hey, Chris. And I am staying home today because I'm working on some freelance graphic design projects. Rock on. One moment, please. We're going to run a brief commercial.
Hi, I'm Auntie Foxy, and I'm a crafting addict. I make custom jewelry from recycled materials, and Foxy has wares if you have coin. You can find me at indiecity.org/about-auntie-foxy. I hope to see you there.
Sorry. That knock was getting loud enough. I realized you guys could hear it, so I had to deal with that. Now, did somebody just publish a new book? I thought I saw something in my feed. Donna did. Donna did. Link above. I will check it out. Can't decide which hand wants to do the mouse today. It happens. Family first, Munsey second, work 10th. Fair enough. Ted would do harm for a burger too. Sloppy Joe? Hamburger helper? I mean, there should be ways. Tell Ted that it will come. Don't get joked. I missed a double squeak. I just met a therapy pupper's named Georgie. Oh, I hope he gets his burger dreams soon. I can hear birds chirping outside. Lynn hasn't started her shows yet. A left-handed sword or a right-handed sword? I'm ambidextrous. I am ambidextrous, so most of my swords I prefer right hand. Most of my swords go both ways. So I'm a big fan of Tizona's. I really need to dig that thing out. Cup hilt rapiers, but it is ever so slightly right-handed. It's technically a broadsword of all things. It's a Spanish colonial weapon called a caribe or a bilbo, just like Baggins, which makes it very hard because if you say, let's say, I'm looking for a bilbo sword, bing, you get one of these, which I love. Don't get me wrong. I would have many of them. And the willow leaf blade is a classic dating all the way back to the Bronze Age, but not what I'm looking for. When the time comes for me, I'll be putting a Culver's burger blood in a blender. Understand that? Don says, good morning, Xander. He says hi. He's just getting ready. Watching intermittent lazy snowflakes float through the air. Don't think I've ever had one of those, girl. And that's Morse code from Xander. Send, help, cats. More like send cats. But yes, I miss Trey and Chris. Sorry, guys. Hey, it happens. And he has had sloppy joes. Sloppy joes. I'm ambidextrous too. It can be nice at times. Really weird when people ask you to sign 2 sets of paperwork at the same time. Yeah. Swords go both ways. We don't shame, but we go, why? Why question? Why doubt? If it's good for the goose, it's good for the gander. Bing. And we're gonna run another ad while I switch over. We're getting some ad content out just a little early. Heck, we'll do one for Matt Cranky. Okay. Okay. I'm still set up because I was playing with Dawn's thing, so we will save this as Ted Medieval. Sure. Because I want to take that vaguely somewhere between medieval and Diablo. And yes, time. Let's get there. New. Not the 4K square I'm working on. YouTube higher res. Kick that. We're going to go here. We will time lapse. I will time lapse that. Thank you, sir. Showing off that regular whip. I see. Sword humor. Well, I've never been one to parry a compliment. It just gets thrust straight to my heart. Now, speaking of, let's get some music going. And it will be by Dan Hollowfield. And it will be Hold My Beer and Watch This, I think. But that's the full name of this. Okay. Let's get going. We need a color for the sky, and I need a blue. Got you. Airbrush. Get some. Stop that. Behave, or I will switch to another program. This is a group of people I hang on. I have been reading Xander, one of my favorite anime. The manga, deluxe manga, I got myself for, I want to say, not Father's Day, must be Christmas. But the Yoshiro Knight, his name is falling off. Anyway, Trigun. Oh, but they're around, man. Well, one of them. Probably. So I'm in a very distinct mood for the first thing. And since I'm kind of hopping and popping, let's go with it. Brush, thick brush. Bad boy out. I have a lot to do, and I have a lot of work to do because this week is not game week. That's next week. So it gives me time to work on that. And I may bang out some dungeon-based stuff for that. I don't know. I don't think and them are in the chat, so I can get away with it. I also have to reach out to our dear friend Grim, the dark one. No, yeah, let's let the dark one. Look, this should be on another layer of Bomb Rock this style. Anyway. Oh, give me another roster layer here, just hopping and popping. And I will cover that even though it's on the wrong layer. Shh, don't tell me I did that. I'll do the same dirty trick. Boom, boom. Oh, it is the same color. Cool. So we'll just fix that. And when we are just banging through, let me check the comments because I realized I started to hit flow state. We have gray skies and fog this morning. Ooh, that could be fun too. Sunny little breeze here. It's partly sunny, 20 degrees. I had enough time to go out and do some spray painting real quick to touch up a project I'm working on. For more on that, you'll need to check Nick Knows Nerf, which hasn't happened yet because I have a lot on my plate. But do I want that detailed? Not really. Cranky Nick is cranky today, but Cranky Nick gets stuff done. So there's very rarely a lot of fashion with Cranky Nick because, you know, he can be cranky because he's effective. Yes. To the person coming on Messenger. yes, I have been following the news somewhat. Yes, I am cranky about it. Let me see what we got going on here. I can do that. And that. That way I don't have to find it. Message. Okay, that's all fun video messages. I can check later. That I will deal with at a time of my convenience. Okay, we're just banging this out. I will always be a sucker for the tropes of like the westerns. I love westerns, and I love the tropes of westerns. Of course, samurai movies are usually westerns, and a lot of the wuxia movies I've been watching lately, or wuxia adjacent, have some very western feels. And I'm just using the blur tool to get a soft feel to this, because I need to go in full hopping and popping. Oh my gosh, 32 degrees and looking for a high of 56. Foxy. Oh, dang. That hurts my soul. It's so nice. Okay, now we've got this nice. Another layer. Yard. There we go. No. There we go. Come here. I'm going to add a layer just to make my life a little easier. And it's going to be here. So yes, I'm working behind myself. I can do that. I've got the power. Let's play with perspective, folks. We're not playing with perspective, we're not having fun. Alrighty. Ah, my nose itches! That. I want. Where's my blur? Fingertip tool. Gotta love the fingertip tool. Get that going. Get that going. Nice and soft. Plus that a bit. Okay. Let's see. Add another layer. Let's go. I'm not where I need to be. I am. Aha. Nope. Let's go way up here. Hi, Angelina. Not quite. Not quite an alien abduction in progress, but good guess. That was banging out something interesting real quick. I was wrong, but that's okay. I can play with it. Just in the zone a bit today. I don't think you guys mind. This. I might eventually have plans for this character. Nah, not me. I would never have plans for a character. I would never plot against my own. No, that would never happen. Oh, come on, brush. Here. Just in the mood to draw a little bit of vaguely kick butt imagery. Like that Nick you're painting. Yes, I know. Go with this. I'm using very strange colors, but that's okay. I'm having fun with it, and it is accomplishing my goal. I had a request to do more lamplighter image. I'm like, I can bang that out. I could bang that out right now. Now that we're... Oh, early in the morning I was trying to ask what plant they wanted for their executor. Let's say it. I asked what she wanted to be her executor. Oh, oops. Oh, that's it. Oh God, you're one of us, dear. That's exactly the kind of line I would accidentally drop. I am so sorry to hear that. That's a fun one. I like this. I like how this is coming out. I like the vibe we're blasting our way through here. Yeah. Let's do one of these. I am seriously just jamming into the flow right now. And I think that's pretty groovy. Executioner. There we go. That's a fun one. Tired of being cold. Wanted, bless you! Of Green. Ooh, you saved it for Friday night. Do tell. How is everybody holding up? I'm serious on this one. I know there's a lot going down right now, and frankly, some of it's kind of rough. A lot of it's on what I would consider on the gross side. I'm hoping everybody is holding up and able to do what they need. Bam! I like that one. Not much more it needs, so I think I'm going to sign off on it, and then I will go. So we're going to come to here. What am I doing? That's not how I sign anything. All right. I may come back and take a look at this one more. Save as. I'm going to spell that. Might not be how it's spelled, but I'm going to spell it. Alrighty, and file. Timelines. Export. That done. We're just banging through. That. Ooh. Now. Thread. Text. And of course it remembers that, but that's fine. All right. Oh, I was asked, why do I not just drag and drop? Because if I drag the lettering, it becomes a, how visible is that? It stretches it. I have to shrink it down just a bit to get this to do what I want to do, but it's fine. But see, this keeps it uniform, right? And next week is going to be the 9th. File, export single layer, JPEG, 2:9:26. Alrighty. We've got that. Joe just dropped the link for tonight. So it's a wild Nick. Hey Tash, how you doing? We've been having fun. How you doing? I'm just kind of banging some workout. I'm getting stuff done. And yeah, I think we all could use a green room. But what I need to do right now is run an ad, and guess who came in just in time? Yeah. All right, guys, I'm still here. It'll be just a second. Just had to take care of something. And then I will be right there. Okay. Is that better? Make your breakfast. I love you, son. All righty. Okay. We're here, so it's time for a new one. File new. And we'll see if there are any comments going on. Tash says hi, Xander.
Hi.
Amaran? Don't know what that is. Oh, that's actually one of, if not my favorite song of all time. Tall and tan and young and lovely, the from Ipanema goes walking, and as she passes everyone, she passes says, ah, do 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 do. Y'all, my tempted to try to draw the girl from Ipanema, but I don't really want to do another bikini-clad fitted band-aid. Yeah, I don't know. Let's do some character design. Yes, I can work with that for now. I know. Come on. Let's see, what are we playing with? What am I doing with my arms? I don't know. Just grouping. And let's see. Oh, we got some more comments. Oh, it really is one of the most beautiful pieces of music ever written. And lunchtime. Hey, you guys have fun with that. We're 1 hour in. I am hanging out an image here. I don't know if I like it. There's one. I just like this. Oh, it's just going to be up to one for detail. Let's see. I like that.
game. Lots of interesting. Also forcing myself to play with angles a little bit more than usual. Put the show out. Put the show out. Make those vaguely like radicals. This one. Yeah, we're rocking. I just kind of got in the groove today, so we're just gonna fire that off. I don't know. I don't know if I like this. I don't think I like that. I don't think I like that. It's wrong, right? It's wrong way. Let's go back here. We'll get a little bit more towards the gear of the plane. There we go. Yeah. Cut that up a bit. Go. Not bad. Nope. There you go. Start these lines up. I don't do the scribbles because they're not really there. There we go. Not bad. We're getting there. We are getting there. Just kind of got. I got quiet. I got into the zone, and don't like that line. There's the fish. This is good. Let's add a little bit more of that in there because we need the belt to support the sword. Loop. I decide if I want this. Oh, let's see. I kind of like that idea. She's got a big old spine on. That's pretty cool. I see that looks too football-y. Go away. Evil son be got go. Now. There we are. A little bit old-fashioned figure drawing. Banging it out. We're at 15. The heck, ass. And we've got, looks like the vast majority of folks are over on my YouTube. A few, we got one on IndieCD. If you want to see where the comments are, oh wait, you're on Twitch. Yeah, the folks on Twitch, you'll have to get them through here. Nothing for. Oh wait, no, because we got other folks over on Kick. Welcome. I got a little dawdly for just a second, but we're getting there. No. You go back. Thank you. Bang this out. Go. Now we'll add a layer. We'll come back here. We'll put this down. Then the neat thing, guys, about doing a really floofy, sketchy layer and then chinking it down, people watching from everywhere. Dun dun dun! Well, we appreciate and we love all of you. I never know how many are on Kick because of the thing, but you are blessings onto me. Let's see. Now we can go black. I decided, do I want wrong layer? I want this pen. It's a good pen. Or do I want my girl, my voice? She goes, oh, that's a little heavy. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just. No, I really like my girl pen. It gives me clean results. It gives me clean results. I'm a sucker for good. I like them. I'm almost. You know what? F it. Let's stick with the mechanical pencil for now. Yeah, that's right. I'm going to do the black version of the mechanical pencil. May have a little bit more texture, but these things happen. We're going to pull this way down. I'm going to do this real quick because I might. Now if I undo this, hold on. Try with my zero pen. And down by the same. Dang it. Zero pen just looks right. I don't know. For me. looks maddening. Actually, there we go. Let me see if I like this. Yeah, let's rock it. Dismissive. I love it. Okay. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. I should need to pull this down even farther. There we go. Yep, still on the wrong layer again. But... The one end up lost in the weeds. This image would really enjoy me doing that, though. Sadistic look, and I love it. And yes. No, I don't. That line annoys me. There we are. I know I'm going to have to come back over this. Wow. I have so many mistakes, it's not funny. That's okay. But this one's going to take a while. I'm okay with that. There we go. I forgot to put the announcement up on my Blue Sky Facebook. Okay, well, we'll message. Okay, guys, the reason I tend to miss a lot of evening streams that I'm not on them is because, not because I'm mad at anybody, or not because I don't value them. It's a matter of either the timing is just when I'm doing things with my family. And I miss a lot of quote-unquote social engagement options because of my family. I'm a dad,
I take care of things. There's no regret there. It's just what it is. The other thing is some people's streams I love, but I don't watch with Lil Man. And we're an very old style family. We watch the same TV. We're not all hiding on different devices. That way I can talk to Lil Man and try to help him understand what's real and what's fictional and what's appropriate and what's not. And while I do make a lot of the not the green room jokes, most of the people have had the good sense to realize there's jokes and then there's the actuality. No, I don't care about you. Of what I'm trying to do, I'm going to add more volume to her hair. I don't want to do it this way. Yeah, listen, just there's so much going on here. I mean, it's fun. This needs to be darkened. Oh, I think there's that there. Yeah, I think I can give her a little bead thing. Well, hang you down for you thinking. They drive me nuts, but she's piratical. She's probably fine with it. I hope I have different kinds. Just because different. Even little hints like this are textures, and different textures make the piece feel more interesting. Something like that. There we go. Now, back to where I was working. I am forcing myself to play with perspective a bit. I am not perfect at it. In fact, I see several flaws already, but the only way I'm going to get better at it is if I force myself to attempt it. So, basically, the only way for me to get better at what I do is to be willing to make mistakes and do so in front of you guys. Which is a great process. Oh, thank you, Tash. I love when people appreciate and understand. I have to make some arrangements for a social outing. Because I'm probably going to go have coffee with Grim at some point. But I want coffee in the morning. Why do I do so many things during the afternoon? Well, for example, I start my stream when I do because usually, and very often, I let Xander sleep in quite a bit. Because, frankly, we're an ADHD household, and I don't go to sleep before 1 o'clock in the morning. It's very, very hard for me to sleep. I need downtime, so I'm not always socializing with anyone but my wife. So what usually happens, as a sign behind the screen, is I get up, I do my things. Let me see. How is that coming? Oh, she's coming along. She's coming along. She's coming along. So my nights usually work like this. Mandy gets home basically at 5 o'clock. At 5:15. We have our debrief where we talk about her day, my day, real quick, make sure there's no major behavioral issues going on, things like that.
then she winds down while we figure out dinner. Most of the time, she makes dinner. Not because I'm trying to make my wife who works make dinner, but because she genuinely enjoys it. Sometimes, probably like tonight, I make dinner. And a lot of that will be if I get done in time, get the rice washed and where it goes. Because I don't want to make, I don't want to dishonor myself in front of, the quizzically hot, angry Mulan man. Just work on that. Whew. Still though. Yeah. Perfect? No. Not that either. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Wiggle my 10 hands. Okay. Hydration break. You hear that? How that only halfway thunk? That means I'm drinking. Okay. Now, where are we? Yes, this is, yeah. We go lunch in the chat shops. They were kind of rocking out watching me get things done, and I got quiet. Which is fine. Because sometimes I get in the groove. When I get really in the groove, people tend to get quiet to let me groove. I know that. Oh. I'll figure it out one. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Oh, boo, 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 boo. Getting that line right is going to be... I'm probably going to do a dozen swipes at trying to get that sword blade where I want it. There's going to be no... I mean, that's going to be the bane of my existence. I understand that's going to be the bane of my existence. I have come to accept that is going to be the bane of my existence. That's why I'm kind of putting it off. What I am not putting off, though, is a healthy serving of cake for tomorrow. I'm also running my lines quite a bit finer than I usually do. Let's see. That's okay. Up to 5. So I can add weight to the line later. Very easily. Do that. I want to come over here. We're going to put this piece in like this. I'm going to have to zoom in and do some buckle work there. That's fine. Yeah. That's big. Hold on. Let's see. Real quick.
Okay, let me see. Okay, just food discussion on that one. Sorry. If it looks like I am, let's see. That's good. I'm trying to keep from jumping out of my chair every time I think something I need to check. Yes, that comes first year of retirement. The feeling that you should be working. It goes away. Wahahaha. Oh, please let me know. Because I am a reigning anxiety king. Okay. How is she coming along? I'm really not envying having to do the corner. Because it has to be done. What was it? Yep. See what I mean? This line's going to be the bane of my existence. I'm going to have to do the design it, then shave it off trick, aren't I? Won't be the first time. I'm going to have to really work on that line. But let's hide this real quick and see how she's coming. Oh, she's coming pretty well. I can't complain too much because she's almost got that rotoscope look. And if I can get the rotoscope look, I know I'm doing something right. Oh, that came out good. Oh, I like that. Okay. This. There we go. While this is not based like deliberately on Trey, it does largely mirror her fighting style. So the body mechanics might be why you think it looks a lot like Trey. Of course, it does not look like Trey either. Okay. Amanda seems to be feeling better. She just was not feeling well last night, and it interfered with my ability to do things. Okay, we're almost there. Just got to bring this little gobbledygook out here. It's not perfect, but it's not bad, Nikolai. Now, normally I would say that this is making just a bit of a tangent, but I'm also kind of okay with it. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm burning full blaze to get this one done. Let's see, what time are we at? We are at that. Carl, I'm not bringing that comment up, but I will say nice is an understatement. Legendary is far more accurate. Especially when she's been doing her drills. Practicing your lunges does wonders, my friend.
What? No. She's looking good enough. I don't know if she needs the background right now. She may need a different style. Because if I'm going to do a background, it will be on another layer. Because this line art is slapping. So it's flashing. But that. Get rid of this for a second. Let's just get the vibe of the character. Are we loving? I think we're loving this. I'm deliberately trying to keep the line art very settled. Like I'm trying to not make a lot of things that are going to feel to set in a specific pose or color. Because this one, guys, I don't normally say I'm proud of one, but this one really, really came out pretty darn well, line work wise. And okay, I wonder if I could port that in proportionately. Oh, I may have to try some things with this later. Let's see. Oh yeah, my only job today is clean the litter box. I do the slides for the next psych show. Yep. I've been trying to catch up on your psych shows while I'm doing my exercises. And another call made. Good on you. How's Thesis doing, Foxy? I haven't heard from him in a while. I'm a little worried about it. Besides, we're I don't care for people. It's so just striking piles of yummy. Ooh. Okay, brain. Do not get distracted by the pretty lady that you draw. True, you're still drawing her. Okay. That sounds terrible, doesn't it? Don't be distracted by the pretty lady you drew. I know my weaknesses, friends. But yeah. I may play with her later. Ooh, that sounded terrible. Okay, add a layer. Blend mode, multiply. Let's just do some work here. First thing, I need a background. Damn. No. Dang. He said dang, really he did. Okay. It's good girl art. Occasionally. Occasionally. Like, I'm almost tempted to leave it like this. I love this look, but okay. Let's see. Let's see what we can do here. I may have to do a little bit of tweak there. And there. That's all the skin guys would get. That needs to be that, but I want to keep it. There we go. Yeah. Okay. That's what I thought I sent up. That. That. I'll still have to come with a marker for, so I do have some fudgy lines here, but those are more highlights to guide other things. Nope. Not bad. Yes. Hey, Grim. How are you? I'm sorry I couldn't get a hold of you like I planned to last night. Mandy was not feeling well. And she's possessive of our evening. So, this and this. And we need. I'm kind of at the cleanup phase a bit, where I'm going to have to do a lot of little work just to make sure everything sort of stays like it's supposed to. And I have to switch to the middle pen, but Here was something real quick. Getting there. I'm sorry, sometimes I do tend to get quiet when I do this. It's just a necessity for the work. It depends on how well it comes out. It is a little TNA for me, but not terribly. And most importantly, it's done artfully. Does that make sense? Nope. There we go. Very soon I have to start designing characters like this that I can do in a lot more poses. Okay. Now, we're almost where we need to be for the next set of things. That is a good flat layer. I just need some here and do a little controlled repair. Those white specks absolutely drive me bonkers. I can hear my dad talking about holidays. Nope, that's not how we're going to do that. I may actually need to come back. I'm going to try this on a different layer, and if I have to move things around, I can. This needs to be much thicker. Don't even like this layer. This layer's garbage. Deleted! Okay. Layer, multiply. We're going to do the grab the color airbrush trick. Ooh. Touche. Guys, I got quiet again. I was focusing. Got a lot. And I'm focusing. But this is definitely got out of control on that one. There we go. We're just rocking it out. And I mean, again, I'm not doing anything tricky. I'm just essentially using the multiply tool to double the depth of the color on one. Proportion. What you're forgetting is the fact that that blade is pointed at a modified first. Okay, we do straighter blade than that. 1 second. All right. Proportion. Let's go. Okay, now I've mirrored it because she is fighting left-handed, but there we go. Yeah, not bad. It would look straight, but because of the proportion. Hope that helps. Like I said, I've had a lot of people point swords at me. It's the same way looking down the barrel of a 45 looks like you could throw a soup can down it. Like in here. Little derpy pistol. Shunk. I add any angle and then I hyper distortion. Yep, proportion. Sorry. So yeah, a lot of work on this one. Oh, still have some more work to do. But if I do it right, I can start to imply the softness. And that's very important. Softness of the soul is very important. I want everything to look rounded and slightly soft. An opportunity to just bang this out. I'm going to. Now we're come over here. Soft, light. And do I want? I don't know if I want to use white. Let me see. I think I'll use white. Keep it very simple as a tonal element. So a little bit there. A little bit there. Should quite a bit with matters. Not bad. How do we feel about this? How bad does that look? That looks pretty good. Half the time, I can't tell the difference in the swords that Thesis shows either. It's okay. All you gotta spend, it has to be worth the investment to, there we go, to learn all this. And nobody learns all of it. Anybody who claims to know all of it is trying to sell you something. Now we're going to do this. What? No. There we are. Now we'll just airbrush out what we need. Okay. Want that softening. I need something serious, so do what I need to do. You remember, if I go for a printing, it will always look darker than I expect. So I need to do some tricky things with this. What? No, stop that. There we go. Oh. This. And I'm just playing with the pressures on my airbrush to get the effect I want. How's that look? Yeah, I think we're getting somewhere. Yeah. Well, of course. Now, anyone who's heard me speak knows, though well-intended, between my speech impediments and peculiarities, what you done? I am drawing a red-headed pirate. Girl. Who is, basically visiting harm on, or threatening to visit harm on the viewer. Because I've noticed quite a few of you tend to like that, so how's that look? I like that. Arg! The pose is a little odd, but trying to get both of Carl's favorite letters, and well, many of our favorite letters,
and requires a little bit of spinach. But good job being that look like grass. It's almost embarrassing. Okay, cool. Let's grab our gold. So add another layer because I can. That's funny, cool. There we go. Not bad. We'll call her file save as. Pirate cuts into first. Boom. Boom. Oh, next week's going to be guys. Okay. Yeah, move. But, okay. I have to have fun. I have to take a bit of a break and stretch because that next one has to be fire. Because, okay, let me explain. Yes, you beautiful madness. I need to go here. Friday. Oh, we have hot fires. Ha. Never mind the furthermore. Okay, we gotta do this right. Right. Put that right near where Carl's going to be looking. Okay, there we go. And we're going to come here, and we are going to export single layer JPEG. Oh, and I'm going to have to fix that because I goofed up, but NTF. 2/11/26. I'll fix the date on that one. But guys, my friends, my duckies. Okay, hold on. Media assets. Stop the music. Guys, we have next week for me game night that Thursday, Friday the 13th, which is bonus Halloween that Friday. And then Valentine's Day that Saturday. Which means the week after that's discount candy. Big, huge piles of win for everything. Sorry about that. But that does mean I have to do a new picture. And I am going to have to figure out what I want to do that covers that much awesome. So what we're going to do first is we are going to run an ad. Actually, no, because I'm not forgetting this time. I'm recording the time lapse. See, we're set. Now, come over here. Going to run a lengthy ad. because this is totally not Nick needs a potty break after 2 hours. And then I'll be back in just under 2 minutes, and we'll work on the, oh my gosh, what are we doing for this one? Suggestions, thoughts, plot, guys, plot.
In 1948, a man was found dead on the beach. But he hadn't just washed up. Oh no, he was very nicely propped up against the seawall, very well dressed. But there were no labels in his clothes. They had all been cut out. Very mysterious, the police thought. And then they found, rolled up in his pocket, a piece of paper from a novel that said Tamam Shud. When they finally traced it, it came back to the Rubaiyat of Omar Khayyam. But it got even more strange, because in the back of the book, when they found that it had been torn out of, there was a code, a secret code that has not been cracked to this very day. When they finally found a suitcase, it had a mysterious jumble of items, some which were very hard to explain. Also in the back of the book was the phone number of a very mysterious nurse. What did she have to do with the death of the Somerton man? Find Death and Love Down Under, a novel by Carl Witzman, on Lulu.com in both ebook and print format.
Victory for Nick. Cupid's half price dollar store. Cousin with the candy. Not Cupid, but exactly not Cupid. Ghost of Cupid with the shopping bag. CJ. Oh, VJ. You mean VJ, not Cupid.
Oh, I need to draw something banger. The last two have been absolute bangers. There's no pressure at all. Ah!
Okay. I got a message. Okay, got several messages. Let's check this stuff out real quick, because they're coming. Okay, so we'll try to keep everything lined up. Nope. Okay, cool. I can deal with all that. None of that is really pressing, but it could be. We shall see. Alrighty, now. Oh, I was going to look up something. Is it trauma order? Look at this. Not A. Can't find what I'm looking for, and it's starting to annoy me, because unfortunately,
Not what I was looking for, but we need reference. I don't want pictures of the reference. I want the reference. And this is a big part of scrolling through pictures going, that doesn't inspire me. That's not what I need. That's not what I need. I'm going to be annoyed until I'm not. Not going to help me at all. Fine. I'll do it myself. We're going to do something awesome because I have 3 vibes I have to put together. Sure, we can use red. You want to use this red? We're going to use this red. I didn't turn on the music, so it has to be this. Give me a second. Not white, right? That's okay. We'll work on it. I need this line. 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 Yeah, let's go. Oh no, I'm totally not using this as a back muscular study. Because then you come down to the shoulder blades. Look at me studying anatomy alive. Put some music on. Okay, I do that every year. Like, not even kidding. And it is only fair I do just a bit of beef for all the cheesecake I put in. Gotta keep you guys' diets, fair. Here. This. Oh no, I'm putting some Stuart Mackey energy into this. Yeah, I can put some Stuart Mackey energy into it. I could do it like this. I might even leave the sketchy one. I kind of like where it's going. Beef. No. We'll see. Oh, Stuart Mackey was very influential in how I pictured Garb's physique. If we're all being honest here, Graham.
I need do a bit more of this. Yeah, let's get it. I don't usually play with musculature this much, but I'm having fun. I'm putting in the work, and that's all you can do is put in the work at this point. All I can do is put in the work. But how do I want to do that? That's it. Sorry, I'm focusing, guys. But you didn't start the music up. I know. I should be doing this on another layer so I can play with it. I should have done this on another layer. Let's see. Can I just reverse my way through this? Yep. There we go. Another layer. That way I can play with this. Because I made it too big. If we're going to just simplify this just a bit. What? Stop that. Go. Because I want something that both looked, frankly, romantic adjacent. That's too long. I don't want. I'm on a different layer. That means I can just go just like that. Come back to what I was thinking. Do this. I love when I do art and people get confused and they're like, what is the show? What are you? And apparently I get hey unked a lot. Apparently I'm unk to a lot of people. I'm not quite sure the full implication of that, but it seems to be positive, so I don't mind. Let's try this. This. Something like that. There we go. No, quit doing that, Nick. There we go. How's that looking? I go with Uncle Title. And you give him some scars. Because scars are hot. Do this. Apply jawline. There we go. And kind of something like this. I really feel like I should do like an apology to Stuart Mackey on this one, seriously, because this is definitely his energy. But give us the reins. Okay. Not bad. I didn't want to go completely insane on the hypertrophy. Could, though. I really could. I could bring this down a bit more. I'm trying to push myself to draw things I haven't drawn and do things I've never done. Let's see, we are rocking way up. Yeah, let me get down to a 7 and do some fine line work here. Probably use a 7 for the. Yes, I'm leaving it red. It is for Valentine's Day. You are welcome. Bring the musculature a bit. It's not perfect. Well, we got more comments. Need Gen Alpha as well. Yeah, well, I've been putting out some fair bangers today. Man, I almost said fair dinkum bangers. Wow. Been a long time since I associated with Australians enough to pick that one up. Fair dinkum bangers. Oh, God. Guess I will be playing Halo in the near future. I gotta figure some stuff out. Okay, so if I add myself a layer, I make a blend mode multiply back. Do I want to go gray in the back, or do I want to go pink in the back? Because I kind of want to go. Oh! Wait a minute. Now we're going to take a little bit of airbrush. Okay. That one broke up somehow. I am watching the absolute annihilation of Churro. Unfortunately, when it comes to that sort of thing, I also have this horrible tendency to I don't want to run red on this one. I'm trying to run this off. Oh, yeah. Well, my finger slipped. Dang it. Gonna have to redo it. Let's see. Get as close to that as I can. There we are. Do we like... Oh, I slipped again at the end. One more try. Okay, everything is at least boxed. Do we like that? I think we like that. Let's see. Add another layer. Blend mode, multiply again. Fill with this. Hold on. Refer only to editing layer. Now, we do the airbrush trick again. So lets me do some defining. Are we liking that? You guys are terrible, and I love you all. Okay. What? No. Just a little bit there. That does look good. Like, that's not even joking how much good that looks. I am rather pleased. Okay. So that just means we have to file. Save as. Love conquers all. Folder. Okay, sure. Don't get paid till tomorrow. If I get paid tomorrow, I might be able to get something right for my lovely. I gotta figure out what I want to get her. Do this. Oh wait, no, we're not gonna do anything. We gotta export. Oh no. The text doesn't come yet. We go export. Ping. Bam. Bam. And then we are going to make sure that the time lapse is exported. Oh, unk. Oh, God, I would do harm for Cadbury Premix. See, the trick with Mandy is she is allergic to milk, so I have to be very careful. Oh, I forgot to sign this one. Oh, well. I'll worry about that later. Done this right, I should be able to say, never mind the furthermore, and have it be visible. Maybe. It may not be. We'll have to see. Is that visible? I mean, I could turn it white. That would be super visible, but then it would be shocking. Well, let's see. Actually, that looks really good. That looks really good. So we'll just do that. We'll come back here. On to the last normal layer. Oh, I can't do that. I would have to come here, add a layer. Yeah. File. JPEG. Okay, I'm going to fix this real quick, at least in two spots. Leave that, take that. What? No, don't do that. Do that. Thank you. PNG. Yes, replace that. Cool. Oh, wait, my name's on it. Alrighty. Let's run some ads. And I love Cadbury. Oh, Cadbury cream eggs are divine. They're one of my favorite things on earth. Good luck with that, Carl, on getting Aunt Donna to do some things. Sorry we went quiet. I was hyper-focused. Let's get loud.
It's time to scan, that is the plan, with Carl and Dawn to catch a fawn or unicorn. We're so forlorn, we got a Koepp, so here's our rep. Munsey, we want to Munsey, because we want some points and funny badges with our modern cell phone gadgets. Munsey, we've got to Munsey. Download that app and help us cap, and you can play it too. Munsey is good exercise, good for your heart and for your thighs. Dawn is such a lovely lass. Come on, Dawn, get off your chair. Munsey, we want to Munsey, because we want some points and funny badges with our modern cell phone gadgets. Munsey, we got to Munsey. Download that app and help us cap, and you can play it too.
Alrighty, folks. That all came out pretty fire. Let's do a quick review. We technically started the day with me complaining about doing text because FontMaker sucks. I will be revisiting this and working on this throughout time and space to try to get this done as opportunity allows. We opened up with a very classic, almost more end of the stream one, but I was feeling Vash the Stampede-ish, so I thought I'd do something like this. Not quite as heavy as I could. I really could have pushed the pose more, but still solid. Then we went right into our lovely redheaded pirate. Just absolutely exquisite. And I don't think I have enjoyed, like, for me, if we are totally honest, let me just do this real quick. That line work is one of my proudest line works ever. I mean, I am very, very pleased with this. I may vectorize that. I don't know yet. I gotta put all the parts back down. There we go. Anyway, and of course, a little bit of Valentine's Day beef for all the ladies who have to endure the frequent cheesecake that I offer. Love conquers all. Now, this year, I'm hoping love conquers all in your universe, but we still have a whole bit of time to get out there and make some really wonderful things happen. I know I am excited for what's coming down the pipe. I hope you are too. The world can be dark. The world can be scary. The world can be a lot. And I understand that. But sometimes, just sometimes, if we work really hard, we can make nearly miracles happen. So, I'm going to run a couple ads. I'm going to check the comments. We'll see how everybody is. Then we'll probably wrap up unless something really important happens. And let's see, what haven't I ran in quite a while? Oh.
From author Brian K. Morris comes a tale of irreverent holiday horror, told with much inappropriate humor. Dr. Victor Frankenstein creates the spirit of giving himself. Ho, ho, ho! Santastein, or the post-holiday Prometheus. Available at Amazon.com. Get your copy today.
Hi, this is Kat. During the school year, I'm Mrs. Rothermel. But otherwise, I'm Rock and Roll Art Goddess, writing about my past and filming the present. I need you to join my Rock and Roll Art army and to check out my merch on Zazzle.com. What started out as journal therapy is now 4 books, I see. and an Instagram account to blow off steam, becoming a book, with another to do the same. A short film for a friend. No, this is not the end. Peace, love, and let me art.
Here. See? Yeah, folks, I'm all about letting you guys art. Let's see what you have to say, though. Still hoping Dawn and Ted got home okay. Chair, I agree, but it's also not much I can do. Cadbury eggs are yummy. Fox, there's a white chocolate egg with dark chocolate filling. I can't find those. Good luck. That is so awesome, Nick. That pirate gal, but I'm a little biased. Well, that pirate gal was also largely selected for the purpose of amusing you. Seriously. And then, if not me, when? If not whom? If not now, then when? I live by that. Well, yeah, there's a lot going on, but any number of us can do little things to make it better. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do the little things to make it better till it's better. And lunch, Nick, lunch. You're right. I need to eat. I've already my ads. I will say this, guys, keep writing, keep drawing, keep writing, because as long as you do, you can edit it, you can improve it, but you can't edit a blank page. I love you, and you should too. Toodles.